Thank you, Rachel. Today, Education News has a political spin with the proposed budget cuts, new laws, and candidates' policy proposal.
WUFT's education reporter Maria Roberts joins us now. And Maria, what changes are possible?
Well, a proposed budget cut to the Department of Education's budget has sparked debate in D.C. Critics of Education Secretary Betsy DeVos says she's giving the president the budget cuts he wants at the expense of needed programs for children. The proposed agency budget cuts at least $7 billion from a variety of education programs. The list includes Special Olympics, after-school programs, and support for students from low-income families. House Democrats on the Education Committee are in attack mode.
The three education budgets from this administration have proposed the largest cuts to education funding in 4 decades. That's since the department was created in 1979. How can you support?
DeVos is defending the $15 million cut for Special Olympics, noting it's not a government program, but a private charity capable of raising more than $100 million a year. In Senator Kamala Harris's first policy proposal as a presidential candidate, she's pushing for a major pay raise for teachers. CNN's Kyung Law has more.
Investment will be our future.
Senator Kamala Harris announced her first major policy plan to increase teacher pay with federal dollars if she's elected president.
Keep our schools open.
Harris's plan would give the average teacher a $13,500 pay raise, or a 23% increase in pay using federal funds, with a focus on high-need public schools, often in minority communities. For every $1 a state contributes to increasing pay, the federal government chips in $3 until the teacher pay gap is closed by the end of Harris's first term. To get the federal funding, states would have to maintain their share at a total cost of $315 billion over 10 years. Who pays the bill? The very richest Americans.
Basically extend the number of people who need to pay estate tax. Multimillionaires can afford to pay more in terms of the estate tax, and so that's where it's going to come from.
The proposal targets a key Democratic constituency. Most teachers are college-educated women, often women of color. The very middle-class voters the Harris campaign believes could help her win the nomination.
I think when you actually grow up middle class, or you grow up poor, or you grow up where your parents may be working paycheck to paycheck, or there is a vulnerability, you understand that public schooling is key to your existence.
According to the Economic Policy Institute, public school teachers generally make 11% less than people with similar education in other fields. The Missouri House approved a bill allowing schools to offer a course studying religious texts like the Bible, the Quran, or the Book of Mormon. The bill says courses could teach the history and content of religious texts. The idea is leading to hot debate on both sides.
I think it's a bad idea all the way around. Like I said, I don't want to see Buddhist texts in the public schools. You know, keep your government out of my religion, and I'll keep my religion out of your government.
It's only optional, and nobody has to take the class.
A similar bill has been filed in Florida and is being considered by House Education subcommittees. And a group of students are learning to code in their free time at Woodland Park through the Boys and Girls Club. Students are taught to code on an introductory coding program each Wednesday afternoon. The class is taught by Edith Williams, who volunteers with the Boys and Girls Club. Williams says her biggest challenge is providing each student with a working computer during the class.